Hey, 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 hey. Yeah.
So hello, we have today Cristina Galbiati with us. She's from the company Trickster-p from Switzerland. Well, Switzerland in the frontier with Italy, so it's like a Swiss-Italian company, and they are presenting here in Fira Mediterrània in Manresa a show, an installation. She will tell us about it, which is called B. So hello, Cristina, how are you?
Hello, good morning, good day.
Good morning, good day. I think it's the first time you'll be visiting the Fira Mediterrània in Manresa.
Yes, it is. It will be the first time. We are very excited about that.
So for us people here in Manresa, Catalonia, Spain, who don't know your company or your work, if you can just explain us what are you doing in Trickster-p, which kind of creations you do?
Yeah, Trickster-p is I like to call it as a multidisciplinary project. Our background is strongly in theater. We both studied theater many years ago, but during the course of the years, we really tried to investigate different languages and which theater can really meet also different styles and different disciplines. And since some years, we are developing projects in which we don't have any live actor or live performer, and we invite the audience to be the center of the project. Often we develop installations, as the one we will present in Manresa, in which the audience is invited to walk from one space to another and is often guided by headphones. So the sound becomes a very important element of our work.
So the show or the piece you're presenting in Fira Mediterrània, it's called B. I guess it's B for Biancaneve.
It is.
Biancaneve?
Yeah, it
is. You know, how is it in Catalan? Biancaneve?
How is it? No, I don't know it.
In Catalan, it's very similar. It's Blanca Neus. Blanca Neus.
Perfect. Yeah.
So like very similar. Snow White in English, no? Biancaneve. So can you explain us what will the spectators, the audience find? What kind of installation is it?
So Biancaneve is the second investigation of a trilogy about fairy tales. And we were very much fascinated by fairy tales because what is very good with fairy tales is that everyone knows the story. So we don't need to explain the story, but we can really concentrate on the atmosphere and really to create a kind of immersive, as we say nowadays, experience for the audience. So the audience will wear headphones and will move alone. So this is another characteristic of our work. We often work with the audience alone, not with a group of audience, and the audience will be invited to move from one space to another and to explore the fairy tale of Snow White from another point of view. So it's not just looking at something, but it's living something, and smells and colors and temperatures are also very important elements of the work.
I've seen already in the webpage of Fira Mediterrània that it's like a family, it can be like a family show installation, but it's for kids up to or from 11 years old. So it's recommended not younger than 11, no? But because I think this happens a lot with children's theater, that it's really different. We know a child like who's 4 years old, who's like 10, but sometimes no, even parents, they just think, okay, children's theater. So here, no, I've seen in the webpage, it's like minimum or like recommended 11 years old. No? So do you think that's because it's maybe a dark and in some moments a scary installation? Because
yeah, I think it is because we really worked on the more deep elements of the fairy tale. So Snow White is not at all Walt Disney Snow White, but we really worked, especially I think in Snow White fairy tale, the death, the relation with the death, the beauty and the death is very present. And so I think in the work is also an important element. And the fact that the audience has to walk alone is also another element which made us think that it's important to recommend it from an age in which is really good for the teenagers, we could say, to walk through the installation alone and really to have an own experience without being frightened or nothing like that, because this is not the aim of the work.
And also Snow White, no, Biancaneve or Blancaneus, it talks about poverty and luxury, you know, about life and death, so do you think, well, as you said, that we all know these stories. No, it's like we just don't need to be. It's not needed to be explained. But do you work like thinking, okay, in this room we'll react this scene in this room, or it's more like abstract? It's more like not so figurative.
No, I think it's more abstract, and there is an element which was very important when we created the story, is that we all now know Snow White from Disney, so we take as a reference very much Disney, but the original story, for example, in the original story there was not a stepmother, but it was a real mother. This is something which was very common in the original fairy tales from the Grimm brothers, and which has been changed during the course of the years because people thought, that's too cruel. But I think Snow White is also very much a story about the relation of a young girl who is getting a teenager to her mother. And so this is one of the thread we really follow to create a story. And we were more interested in creating the different atmosphere and to allow the audience to create very personal connections, and not really to find in each room a specific part of a specific sector of the story. So it's really an invitation. I like to say that it's really an invitation for the audience to enter also with their own imagination and to create connections, and also to think how it would be the story of Snow White nowadays. So it's an ancient story, but I think it has a lot of relation to our contemporaneity. So this is really the thread we draw for the audience to create a lot of different connections.
Great. And just like to finish this short interview, I mean, I think we cannot avoid talking about the topic. The topic nowadays, it's this pandemic and how culture, how theater is affected by that. I guess, I don't know, but maybe this summer, and also usually summertime is like the high season for theater, for companies. So have you had a lot of cancellations? Have you had a lot of gigs that were postponed? So how is the situation in Switzerland, in Italy, and then how is this summer going for you?
So it has been very difficult during spring. Of course, as everywhere, many things have been cancelled. What is happening now is that some people, especially in Italy, they are really trying to set something up and to find a way. We are lucky because our projects are often for very small numbers of audience, so we are allowed to do them. We were in Italy last week, and we will be in Italy again at the end of August, and since then I hope the season will start again. Of course, we don't know what will happen because everything is very unsure, and I really hope it will be possible, because I think it's very important both for us as artists but also for the audience to find a way to share culture again together. I really believe this is very, very important nowadays, and we have to do it.
Yes, and you're so lucky that you have these installations for one spectator at a time, so it's perfect for this time of period.
It is, yeah.
So thank you very much, grazie mille, and I hope we see soon in Manresa physically, not with Zoom. So ci vediamo presto a Fira Mediterrània di Manresa, no?
Ci rallegriamo molto.
Ok.
A presto.
Mille. Ciao, a presto.
Ciao.
Great. Well, that was it.
Hey.
Well, thank you very much. That was it.
Hey, thank you very much.
It was like 8-9 minutes. So they said maximum 10 minutes. So
okay.
Thank you very much. And
thank you. Have a good summer. Buone vacanze.
You too, buone vacanze. Anche a te, anche a lei.
Ci vediamo a Manresa.
Ci vediamo a Manresa. Sì, ci sarò. Yeah, I will be there. It's really nice. It's really nice, the festival, because how you can find theater, dance, music, and also very contemporary, and this hybridization of just super crazy electronic music using folk, and it's really cool.
So berremo una birra a Manresa.
Berremo una birra a Manresa, sì, assolutamente. Allora, ciao e
buone vacanze, grazie.
Ciao.
Ciao.
My sins